from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, first pitch coming up. Matt Wallner now at the plate. And we are underway here in San Francisco. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Foul ball there. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Marcell Ozuna.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts to swing.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
To third. Sends it to first. Got him.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped on a line, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. What's the scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Popped up. Lee gets under it. One down. Here's the Giants lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Bradley, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Strike two.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
There's a process, too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
The 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Willie Adames stands in now and watches strike one. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chop to the left side. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Birdsong making his first start of the year, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Gets him to chase after that one. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. A changeup missing. Full count now. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Out to center. Bader settles underneath it. And there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
left fielder, number 27.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Back here in San Francisco, digging in, Bryce Eldridge.
Bryce Eldridge.
No, outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike three. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ball one.
Bader with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And no one can get there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He's been swinging it really well lately. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. He's got it.
Batting 8, designated hitter, number 23.
Ha!
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ball.
Stevenson working through some struggles lately. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just
Ball
like
two.
this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Ground ball,
That's
left
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That one drilled left field
Foul.
and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, foul off first. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Ozuna, the big bear,
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
and first offering is fouled off. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And he chases that one below the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Rolled over to third. Chapman throws across the diamond. That's the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ball. No.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
High. Ball. Too high.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
Too
Really
high.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Giants 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. One away. Hit in the air, center field. Bader under it. And there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee, 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Minnesota, second baseman Luke Keeschel.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Twins wind up back here at Oracle Park. Bottom 4, Bryce Eldridge digs in now.
D-Ride.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. Fires to first on the run.
You're out.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Clips the corner. 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Giants go in order. It's the Twins 2 and the Giants 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. In the air, right side of the infield. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, number 27.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball 1.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Alvarado at first, 1 gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. One left for Minnesota. They lead it. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Andres Rodriguez. Up the middle, Lee whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Ball
And Chris,
outside.
his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. In the air, right field. That's out number 2. And now Jung-Hoo Lee.
Oi.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Giants go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Giants,
arm into the game, the
number
righty,
63,
Joel Peguero.
Joel
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Peguero.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one fouled hard the other way. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in
next for the
terms of
Twins,
putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now, Cody Clemens. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside. This ball's chopped on the ground. Nice grab. Fires to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Stepping in, Brooks Lee. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Yeah.
Clemens off of first with 2 away. That's in there. That's strike two.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th inning, Rafael Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers.
And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball. Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton has a beat on it. And there's one away. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The Twins leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there. 0-2 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Fights it off, you'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground.
Ball.
Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
Bradley checks the runner. Chapman dives back in safely. That one lifted to left. Alvarado drifts towards it. And the inning is over. So the Giants leave 1. And they trail it here 2-1. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
1 out. Runner at second. Alfonso Alvarado, the next Twin up to hit. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Tyler Stevenson.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joel Peguero will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm for the Giants, Sam Hentges.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Matt Wallner next to bat for Minnesota. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And ball
That's the
4
ball.
to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder.
Back to the
Matt
top of the
Wallner.
order now. Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. It's the Twins 2 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
The
summary.
Giants. Center fielder, Harrison Bader. Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins,
number 59,
JoJo Romero.
JoJo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. Bader thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bailey in the box again, takes a strike.
No, that's
Just missed
outside.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one high in the air to left center. Buxton on his way over. He's got it. Out number 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Got him swinging for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're at the top of the
Leading off
8th.
for Minnesota,
Now it's the Twins
the designated
DH,
hitter,
Marcell Ozuna. And a big swing and a miss. Pinches. 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with.
Up
And
next
clearly,
for
he wasn't
Minnesota,
picking up that
center
breaking ball
fielder,
at all.
Byron Buxton.
Henches, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And a swing and a miss.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Ball.
Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sam Henches is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher now, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball outside.
And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Clemens off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Quick toss to first. Clemens back in on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. And that's the second disengagement now. Out towards right center field. Bader settles under this one. And that is that. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Giants 1. This is ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Willie Adames stands in. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held up. 2 down, nobody on.
Hurry.
Foul ball there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. And we are all tied tied up.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Well, he did a tremendous job of letting that pitch travel and get deep. That's the only way you can hit it hard the other way. A slurve on the outside corner of the plate. He gets rewarded for it.
High chopper to third.
That's
and that's
foul.
just foul. Hard hit down the line and left. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. He gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman Royce Lewis.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Rodriguez warming up as well.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. So up next for Minnesota, Alfonso Alvarado. 1 for 3. That's to third. Chapman whips it across, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Back here at Oracle.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Matt
50,
Swanson.
Matt Swanson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball 1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Eldridge wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Struck him out looking. Eldridge wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Out there to center. He's got it. One away. Hard hit right side. Clemens steps on the bag. 2 out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Out towards left center. Alvarado on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. On to extra innings. And now the Twins catcher, Tyler Stevenson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 up, 1 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Byers to the plate. Safe.
No, he's in there.
Comes the run from second. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 down, runner at first. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Twins 3 and the Giants 2. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the DH, Andres Rodriguez.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second, and that misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live.
Called out on strikes. Making a move at second base and pinch running for the Giants. Christian Koss getting some more speed on the bases. Swinging a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground. And foul ball. Then on second, 2 down. And that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down here in extra innings. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Giants, Adrian Hauser.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out towards right center field. Bader under it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bailey Ober. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball could be two. Lee to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Willie Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hit hard, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball.
Chapman in his 10th season batting in the cleanup spot. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. So the Minnesota Twins have had an outstanding start to the season. Just a few weeks into the year, and Singy, it's been just about as good as they could have hoped.
Yeah, they were definitely in the conversation as a team that had some of the pieces to make some noise. Things have really clicked for them so far, and they've been playing at the top of their game. What I want to see now is how they maintain it. Every team deals with setbacks, but great teams find a way to keep on winning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, second base.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Luke Keeschel. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryce Eldridge digs in now.
Nope, ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Ball 4, take your base.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
27.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one fouled off.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
This one in the air, center field. Bader takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder.
Back to the
Matt
leadoff
Wallner.
spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Smoked on the ground to second. In time to Devers, and that is that. Twins retired in short order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Ball out. Ball.
Fought off foul. The 2-2. In the air, right field, Wallner under this one. And there's 1 down. That's to third, Lewis. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Rafael Devers.
Ball.
Devers with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And that is out of play.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
2 down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one in the air, Clemens. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Adames handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one way inside.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Bottom of the 4th, Willie Adames stands in. At the dish, top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Buxton returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. His first homer of the year. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now here is Bryce Eldridge. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Out to short, Lee. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey.
That's the ball.
Eldridge on second. Bader at first with no outs. Right through there for a strike. Towards first, Clemens. To Lee. And 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Ball outside.
This one in the air right field. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 3 and the Twins nothing. This is Twins baseball. Back here at Oracle Park, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Out towards right center field. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
To third, Chapman. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee, one of the league leaders in double singing. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Left field, but won't make it there after the bad jump. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there. Tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. On the ground to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
No, that's
Action in the pen down there. Jojo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Quintana getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled in. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarado gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Eldridge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one fouled off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Number 60 done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the
Minnesota,
bullpen for the
number
Twins,
59,
JoJo Romero.
JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
To the right side. Over to first.
He's out of there.
And Bader is out. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Leading off,
Leading off for
Alfonso
Minnesota,
Alvarado.
Left fielder, number 27.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses.
That's up.
Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hee-haw.
Bounced up the middle. Adames tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the
Next
6th.
for Minnesota, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
And that
Low
is downstairs. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw,
Hey,
but it's
neat
not
throw.
in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
The 0-1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I know that was a ground
Up next
ball,
for
but
the
it was
Twins,
absolutely
center
hammered through the
fielder, Byron
infield. That's not
Buxton.
one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Buxton in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Adames. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Well, we go bottom 6. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul ball.
Here's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 23.
Next will be the Giants DH, Andres Rodriguez. He's got some power, no doubt. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Hee-haw!
Oh, 1 down. There's the strike. On the ground to third. On to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-2. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-0. Up the middle, Lee. And that is the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So
That's a ball.
we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Minnesota, shortstop.
And here's a look
Lee.
at how he's using his pitches in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel, 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North.
Now pitching for
Here's a
Minnesota,
new pitcher from the
number
pen,
44,
Cole Sands.
Cole Sands.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his
Leading
mind.
off,
Every
Giants,
outing matters for
the
relievers and their
shortstop,
numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for
Willie
this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball.
Sands, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
That's a ball down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-2. Next offering is outside. That one misses.
Ball 4,
So
take
a
your base.
leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Pop foul out of play off to the right. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize? Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
One out, man at first. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. Lee moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
First pitch, and he
ball.
just misses.
Hey!
And now
Ball.
the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Giants up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air. Lee. And that'll do it. One left for San Francisco as the lead holds at 8-0. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Hauser still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That's low. That's a ball.
Hauser into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early.
That's
they
a
didn't
ball.
do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets
Now
the defense
batting,
work behind
left
him with
fielder,
another ground
number
ball.
27.
Good execution.
Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Twins baseball on the show North.
Now pitching for
Cody
Minnesota,
Funderburk taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little
Funderburk.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats,
Leading off
obviously,
for the
regardless of the
Giants,
score.
Catcher, Patrick Bailey.
That misses
Ball.
the zone, and that is ball 1.
Ball, that's down.
This to center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 23.
Outside, ball.
The 1-0. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
That's inside, ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Wallner has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Giants,
It's the top of the 9th,
number
and there's a new
68,
pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off for Minnesota, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
That's in for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Going, gone. And they're on the board. It's 8-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Yeah!
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Adames sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball. That's down.
Really good
that's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Cody Clemens.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.